Hey, welcome anime fans. Bam! We're down to our last one of the night. Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yabi. Sword Village is what it is. Swordsmith's Village. And last week's episode, man. Oh man, what can I say, man? It was bomb. It was bomb. It had everything that you want on a grill when you're at that cookout, man. It had the sausage. It had the brisket. It had these fajitas. It had the pastor. It had it all, man. You're just like, oh man, give me two plates, please. So we're on season 3, episode 9, Mr. the Hashira Mishamori Muichiro Tokito. So basically, we end the fifth demon, right? They take out upper 5 demon. Mu. Sorry about that. Mu takes him out. It was real good, man. I mean, he uses basically 3 different forms of the mist art to take him out, basically with ease, man. Did you not notice that? Like, he got the red cheeks, which I think he inherited that from his father, being the red eyes. Remember, I told you guys, make sure y'all check out the red eyes. It's something special with the red eyes. You're gonna find out later on. Sorry, I've read a little bit in advance. I have done it in the advance. I couldn't wait. I love Demon Slayer. I haven't finished the manga, but I'm like pretty far out there, right? Yeah, so I said, pay. It's special. It's something that's going to bring up later on in the whole manga series. But you saw his cheeks; they started doing the little cloudy waves. What is it? Akatsuki. Yeah, Akatsuki clouds. That's what they call the red clouds, the Akatsuki clouds. If you notice from Naruto, right? Yeah, that's where I learned it from. That's where I learned it from. The whole word. So that being said, man, ooh. Perfect, man. The artwork was just so beautifully done. It was drawn. It was drawn. Sorry about that. It was drawn so well. So they take on the upper 5 demon. He uses his sword, this sword. The action. What do you think, Nick? Man, how was that action on there, man? What was it, man, for the upper 5 demon?
But now, like the fighting was like funny because as an upper moon demon, you expect him to be like legit, and when he transformed, it was kind of like he was being mocked the whole time. Like the Miss Hashira was just like, okay, fish, cool, whatever. But we saw him like it kind of telling his story. He transformed, like something opened in his mind. Like we saw they showed the whole storyline of it, and you could just tell, especially with that little smile he did, that like little smirk. It was funny because it was just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm still gonna like decapitate you, bro. Like no matter what you do right now, you're getting taken out. And it was interesting because of course fighting scenes, Demon Slayer is top notch. Like artwork, fighting, they give you all of everything you want in an anime for fighting. But for sure, like with that one, it's funny because you said it kind of ended with ease, and it was like, is it that he's weak as an upper moon, or is it just that this Hashira is just legit that good? Like, yeah,
Right. Well, I think it's a combination of
yeah,
both. Okay, so Gyoku is his
yeah,
name. Gyoku is his name. But he's good at gathering intel. So it's not like he's like an assault type of the upper
yeah,
moon, right? He's not an assault type, right? So he's not like on the par level 4, right? But that being said, you would expect him to be a little
yeah,
harder, to fight, but it was more relying on his overwhelming numbers versus and I think it was just as bad ball, man, because the mist is a surrounding mist, right? So he can
yeah,
surround everything around you. So it's not something direct like fire, and it's not like water or like direct, right? So
yeah,
I think he just got matched with just the wrong Hashira, you know what I'm saying, at the wrong time,
yeah,
So it's definitely, I think it's, and Mu is like really good, right? So I think it was just like, man, he just got matched up with the wrong one, sad on his part. But dude, what I was gonna say was when he slide out of his skin and then went into the tree. Who is that? Who
Oh,
is
Uchimaru.
Orochimaru, man? He even went the. I was like, oh my god, no, that's so
I
much. Like,
if I
he done left one anime and went to another one, man. Get
I
out of here.
I was so sleepy watching it, but I was like, I've seen this before, and I couldn't think of the name until now. I was like, wait,
Orochimaru, man. All
yeah,
right. So that being said, old boy finds him, Mu, and he tries to recover him. Kozu, Kanamori, finds him. He's asking him basically like, "Hey man, are you alive, dude? Because you look like you dead." And
yeah,
Mu was like, "No, man, I'm good. I can keep on fighting." He's like, "Oh yeah, but you're not moving. Your body's not moving." And he's like, "I'm trying to," you know. And he was dead. So Kotetsu, basically the little dude who got stabbed, he was like, "Nah, man, I'm alive. Don't worry about me. That's my arm that was bleeding everywhere." He goes, "If he continues bleeding, I'm gonna die." But he was like, "Oh man, but let me tell you this." They were like, "Hey, you got injured. Like, what's going on? Like, how are you alive?" And he was like, "Oh man, I have the tang of what's his name, that told me to hang on to," and he pulls the tang out, and then it turns out to be old boy's tang,
Rengoku, yeah,
and I was like, "Oh my god, Goku, man!" Oh my god, man! I was like, "No way, he kept that thing, man." So he was like, "I want it on my sword, to honor him," and so it was Rengoku's tang. And I was just like, "Oh man, dude!" I was like, "That was good. That was good, man."
yeah.
That was a real good one. That was a real good one. So that being said, yeah, and it ended, man. What's her name came out in the end. Let me get her name real quick because oh my god, I'm bad with names. I watch so many animes, all these names just run together now. Mitsuri Kanjuro, Kanroji is her name. She ends up saving Tanjiro from the upper four demon. He's basically unified his body together, and his name is Zohakuten, and he is mastery over all those different elements, man. So the battle is heating up. Things are heating up, man. It just the artwork is there, everything is there. The comedy was there, the serious, the drama was there, man. Aces in my book
Yeah.
on this episode, man. I mean, it was a 5 out of 5, man. Because when those credits went and you heard that ending, that iconic ending sound, I was just like, "Oh no, where? Hey, why?" So he said, that being said, great episode, man. So that concludes the Demon Slayer for Sunday. Remember, this is not on the list for next week. This is for this week. This is start of the week, and we won't see any results until next week. That's kind of what we figured out, man. I don't know the list really well anymore because we were looking on there
I
and
don't even pay attention.
nothing is on that list right now. So it's all weirded out. But that ends our episode for Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village, Season 3, Episode 9, Miss Hashira, Muchiro Tokito. It was a great episode. Go check it out. Remember, this is all our social medias that we have, Anime Cookout. It's a small little subscribe. Go ahead and just hit it if you're already watching it. Subscribe and like our video. Comment if you like. Let us know what your thoughts are. And we switched up the format to make it a little bite-sized for everybody. So we hopefully that y'all come and join us on the next one. And that's it for us, man. We are out of here. Y'all have a great week, and then we'll see y'all next week.
Later, peeps.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.